it's dolltr, and welcome to another episode of A Trick a Day. Today we are in Logic Pro X, and I think maybe some people don't know about this, but I love using Logic. It was one of my first DAWs or DAWs that I started getting into to create music, and it's really led the way for a lot of my music production stuff now. So I'm always eternally grateful to it, and I love coming back to it, especially after doing a lot of stuff in Live or in Bitwig. And I wanted to also cover a couple of tricks that I found particularly useful when producing in Logic. So hopefully I'll be able to share some useful or neat things with all of you. I wanted to start off today by showing you a little bit of how to work with presets. So what we're going to do today is take a look at how to save a preset in an instrument in Logic. I've got an instance of ESM over here, and this is the monophonic synth in Logic. Let's go ahead and open it up, and boom, here it's popped up. I'm just going to move it a little to the right over here. Now, when you pull up the instrument, it comes with a factory default preset that sounds a little bit like this. So that's the original sound. Let's see if I can maybe tweak this a little. So I'm going to move a few of these knobs, maybe change the shape of the waveform, the cutoff, and the resonance as well. Maybe a little bit of the filter envelope too. And now I've got a little bit of a sound that's maybe different. Got a little bit more grit to it. So what if I wanted this to be a preset that I've saved into my library? Maybe I need to save it. In that case, I probably have to click over here in the factory default drop-down menu, which at first it says factory default, but if you click on it, you'll find that there are more options, and one of them is save as. So let's go ahead and click on that, and you will have a secondary menu pop up, which is a window that lets you save this to a location on your drive, wherever you want to. In my case, I have a dedicated folder over here that's going to let me save my ESM presets into. So maybe I'll call this dolltr test, I guess, for now. And I'm going to click enter to save that. Now you can see that my preset is named dolltr test. And if I ever want to call this up again, so for example, if I load up another instance of ESM and I want to be able to have this dolltr test preset instead, I can click on the drop-down menu, and if I've used it recently, it'll show up over here in the menu itself, but I can also go over to load, and I can load it from this dedicated folder. You'll notice that the preset ends with .pst as a suffix, and that's an indicator that it's a preset for ESM. So let's click open. And yes, there we have it. Just to illustrate one more time, let's see if I can maybe switch to a different preset using these left and right arrows. Cool, so now I have a different kind of sound. And now let's load this back up, but let's do it from the recent presets over here. So let's click on dolltr test and boom, there it is. And that's how you would save a preset in an instrument in Logic. If you enjoyed this trick and you'd like to see more tricks, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you do subscribe, go ahead and hit that notification bell too so that you can be updated for whenever I have a new video. Otherwise, there will be more Logic tricks to follow, and I will see you at the next episode. Bye. dolltr.